Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Mariam and I am sorry for not uploading videos for a long time. It's just that we had a lot of things going on and I really didn't have time to make any videos or edit. Like editing takes a lot of time. But if I am not around here, you can always find me on Instagram. Go and follow me and we can always chit chat there. I do post stories of my everyday life, or if I have something to talk to you about or ask you about. But I will try my best to keep making more videos. So today's video is a little bit overdue, and I did ask you guys a while back on my stories about skincare. So I'm a little bit distracted because it's snowing. It's March and it's snowing heavily and it looks just so beautiful. So I will have to try not to be distracted and focus on today's video, okay? Okay, so I have to tell you guys, as we're talking about skincare and I'm mentioning the some products, I know that a lot of people in Morocco, they cannot find best place where to buy like the ordinary or like some skincare that they want to use or try. So I have a place where you guys can get authentic products, and I'm going to link down below some links if for people who are in Morocco and want to purchase some of the products like the ordinary or active ingredients. So today we're going to talk about skincare. Yay! I told you guys that I've learned so much while I was in Asia. I would say most people have really gorgeous skin. I'm not gonna say everyone, because of course there are people who are also, they have trouble with their skins and stuff, but they do really try hard to have that perfect skin, even if there is no perfect skin. But you know what I mean. I learned so much and I would love for you guys, like, you know, to learn from this too, of what I've learned. I have to tell you that when I first went to Asia, I actually was the kind of person that just like washes her face like with whatever soap there is in there, and you know, even washing my face I was doing it wrong, and then I just apply some moisturizer like cream or anything. So that was all I was doing. So I was in my host family, like with my host family in China, and the lady, the mom, she was like in her 30s and her skin looked way better than me, who was like 22. Every night she would give me some of like masks that she's using, toners and stuff, and she would be like, apply this now, and then after this apply this. It became a habit, like, you know, after work I would like just sit there with her and we will watch something on TV, or just like have a like put on like some facial mask and just talk. And yeah, it was like really nice, and I was like, oh my god, I want to be like this. So at that time I got into Korean skincare, but I really liked Korean skincare even before. When I was in Morocco, I had some friends, some Korean friends, who would bring me those sheet masks from Korea, and it feels really good. Like they have like really good skincare products. So one day I was tutoring, and the mom of the girls that was tutoring, she noticed that I was really sick. I was very tired. I was not really in a good mood, and she was really nice. She was a really nice lady, and she was like, hey, like, you know, after the classes, just I'm gonna invite you to go to this place where I go for a massage and facials and stuff like that. And she was like, all in me, just go and relax. And she was so nice. And the products they were using, they were actually Korean brand. You know, they are trained by especially that company, and all the products they use is from that company. She was doing this, and like she came to me and she was like, you know, try touch it and see. You could feel that there is something inside. And she was like, you know, it's like you have to clear your pores so that those things come out. I was like, okay, but I really didn't understand much because she was speaking just Chinese, and I speak Chinese, but there are some terms that I didn't understand. There's a lot of things I couldn't understand. So it was like, okay, but I was like, you know, I'm just gonna try it for the first time now and then see whether I will get a card here and like start a treatment. After 3 days to 4 days, I started having these little like bumps in my skin, you know, those like really tiny ones, and I freaked out. Like I freaked out. I was like, what is this? What did she do to my to my skin? And she texted me and she was, so how is it, like, are you gonna come back? And I was like, no, I'm not gonna come back, like my skin is reacting to this product that you're using, and I'm not trusting them, and I'm not gonna use them. And I was kind of like stressed, and she was like, no, just come over, I'm gonna see them, explain more that like more why is happening and what is happening. So I went there, she checked them, and she was like, you don't have to worry about these are not pimples. And then she said this term that I really didn't understand. What I liked about that is that she was showing me like photos of like their trainings, and like what is inside the skin and how it comes. And she was also telling me that all your skincare that you're using is just like you're wasting them, because your skin does not absorb them, your pores are clogged, like you have to unclog the pores, like you have, so that your skin can absorb whatever products you are using. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. So I went there and I started this treatment. At first I started having all these I called them at that time breakouts, but they were not real breakouts, so I'm gonna tell you about it later. She would do a massage, and then she would ask me like to touch. I shouldn't be touching my skin. So she was like, touch your skin around here, and like I couldn't feel those bumps that were inside under my skin. My skin started glowing, and even those fine lines, I had less of them. So I came here, but I brought my products that I usually use, and at that time like everything was running out and I couldn't go back to China, and I needed to buy like my Korean skincare that I usually use. If I want to buy them online, shipping was so expensive because of COVID. So what I did, I started doing some research. So I was trying to find something like what kind of brands should I use here, because I had no access to like products that I'm used to. So that's when I started to get more into The Ordinary. I heard a lot of good feedback about it. I got to know about the Inky List, which is so good. I love the Inky List, The Ordinary, First Aid Beauty, Paula's Choice. These are all something that I'm using now, and I started looking into more active ingredients. The Ordinary usually comes with active ingredients in a bottle. So in Korean skincare, it's more of like a product has some active ingredients with other ingredients, but The Ordinary only has the active ingredient alone that you can add into your skincare, like morning skincare or evening skincare. So because I stopped my treatment with that lady for a while, when I started having like adding some active ingredients to my skincare routine, I started having a little bit of those purges, and I was like, oh, this is the same thing that was happening, but it was not as bad as the first time. So I was doing some research, and that's when I learned about purging. So this is the key word of today's lesson, purging. So actually what was happening to me was purging, and that's when I started like doing some research about active ingredients, for example retinol, retinoid, or AHA, BHAs. All these are active ingredients that can make your skin purge. And what is purging? Purging is like whatever it's inside, it comes out. And when I was learning about this, I was like, that's everything that lady was telling me. So she was telling me they are not pimples, but she told me this word and I didn't understand what it was, and that's actually purging. So when you are using an active ingredient, you have to make sure and make the difference between irritation, acne, and purging. For me, when I started using those treatments, I started purging and I thought it was irritation. I was like, no, I'm not, like these products are not suitable for me, so I'm gonna stop using these. But actually you have to keep using those when you purge. Purging only happens in the area where usually you break out. So as I told you, for me, it was like this area and some places around here. But if you have irritation or you're allergic to anything of that, that will happen all around your face, where all the places where you applied the product. So this is a very, very important point to make the difference between purging and irritation. Also, irritation can be very red. You get red and itchy. For purging, they say that it's not very itchy, but for me it was a little bit itchy, but it was not red. Like, it was not really red, and it was not so itchy, but it's just like sometimes like a little pinch, and that was it. And they also say that cystic acne can also be a form of purging. So what causes purging? Active ingredients are the ones that actually cause to purge. Those active ingredients can be AHA and BHA, which are exfoliating agents, retinol, retinoid, and also I heard that vitamin C can cause that too. Is purging bad? No, actually purging is really good because it really helps your skin like breathe. And that also can happen with people with acne. So when they start using it, they can see more stuff coming out. The hard part about purging is that you don't feel well at that point, because like your skin is getting bad, but it's only getting bad to become better. So it's a process that is not easy to go through or to deal with at that point, but believe me, like, your skin will glow after. Can you avoid purging? I don't think we can avoid purging, but like, you can minimize it by using a small percentage. Then there will be just tiny bit coming, but the process will take a long time to get everything out. But if you want to speed the process so that you will have a perfect, not a perfect, but a better skin soon, what they do is that they increase the strength of the ingredient so that they purge more and faster. But the thing is that it doesn't happen with everyone. They told me that it actually the purge can stay from 6 to 8 months. For me, it was not easy because I was really self-conscious about it. Also, if you don't want to purge, I also heard some dermatologists talking about adding those active ingredients once in a while, for example, once a week, just to introduce them to your skin slowly, so that way you don't purge that much, but it's gonna take a long time for your skin to, clear. So I think that's all. I really wanted to talk to you guys about purging today because I feel like it's very important when it comes to skincare. And don't forget, you guys, as I told you, if you want to use these active ingredients and want to try and introduce them to your skin, as I said in the beginning of the video, you're going to find the links down below for people who wants to buy legit and authentic products. And if you guys like this kind of videos, please let me know. If you want to know more about active ingredients and each ingredient, how to use it, when to use it, let me know down below, and I'll be happy to make more videos for you guys. So I hope this was useful, and I'm going to see you next time. Bye!